Hi, I'm glad to see you again in our syntax class. The issues of syntax that we are going to talk about today is the types of clauses in English. To refresh our memory of what clauses are, let's try to think of what we have discussed in our previous lectures of syntax. There are two types of clauses: independent clauses and dependent clauses. Both of the clauses have the same construction, namely they are a group of words having subject and verb that function as predicate of a sentence or a clause. But there is a difference between dependent and independent clause. Independent clause can stand by itself or has a complete meaning. It doesn't need to be strengthened by another dependent clause. While dependent clause, though it has SV construction, it cannot stand by itself. It does not have complete meaning if it is not supported by preceding and following independent clauses. Now our main concern is noun clause. Just before we go ahead, there are three types of clauses: noun clause, adjective clause, and adverb clause. What is noun clause? Noun clause is a group of words of which head or core is noun and has subject and verb construction, but it cannot stand by itself. This is noun clause. Noun clause actually could be understood by trying to understand what noun is as one of the word classes. Noun can be extended with a group of words that we call phrase. And it can also be extended that we call noun clause. Alright? But let us see the difference between the three. Noun clause is one word. And noun phrase is a collection of words of which head or core is noun, but it does not have SV constructions, while noun phrase is a collection of words having SV construction, but it cannot stand by itself. So, actually, noun phrase and noun clauses have equal status. Say for instance, I know the girl. Girl here is a noun. It can be extended by noun phrase. I know the girl in the blue jeans. And it can also be extended by noun clause. If you want to give more information about the girl, by saying, I know the girl in blue jeans who has just graduated from Harvard University. So, all three take the same positions and can substitute one another because all of them refers to a person who is female, she. So there is no difference actually. Now, as you can see, that here all three function as object of sentence. Right? And if they can function as object of sentence, then they can function as subject of sentence or simple sentence. By saying the girl is known by me. The girl in blue jeans is known by me. The girl in blue jeans who has just graduated from Harvard University is known by me. So they have equal status. So don't worry about it. Think about noun. No matter how long a noun clause is and how long a noun phrase is, its core is noun. The thing why people use noun phrase and noun clause is the speaker or the writer doesn't think that information about the noun is adequate, and then they have to use phrases and clauses. Now, in addition to this, there are some points that you need to understand whenever you talk about noun clause. As I said, that noun clause can be a subject. Noun clause can also be a complement to the subject. For instance, reading is what makes me feels relaxed. What makes me feels relaxed is the complement to subject reading. His professional background in economics is the clue why he can become a person who is well known in talking about the economic crisis due to the corona pandemic. These are complement to the subject. Now, if noun clause can be the complement to the subject, it can also be the complement to object that is composed of direct object and indirect object. I did what the professor said. What the professor said is noun clause that function as direct object of the main clause. I did. And it can also be the complement of direct object. She gave me the book that I desired for a long time. The book is direct object, and it can be explained by noun clause. The book that I desire for a long time. This is noun clause. Another function of another clause or noun clause is complement of adjective. Yes, he's very excited that he passed the examination to the world-renowned university in Singapore. That she passed the exam to the world-renowned university in Singapore is noun clause that gives complement to adjective happy. Right? So happy once again is provided with information of noun clause functioning as complement. Another one, he is very upset why nobody is keen to help him. He's very upset because, he's very upset why nobody is keen to help him. This is also complement to upset. Alright? And the next one, noun clause can also function as the object to preposition. Say, for example, I don't believe in whatever you say. I'm not worried about what you will do as the response to what I have done to them. Is that? Once again, the complement. And the next one, it can function as complement of preposition. I don't think that he is totally responsible for what his friend has done before. For what his friend has done before. What his friend has done for them is a noun clause. It is the object of preposition. Another one. I doubt seriously that you are responsible for everything that happened in our university. Okay, this is noun clause that gives information give complement to the preposition. So this is something that you need to know about what noun clause is. There might be more examples, of course, that you can make by trying to use all the conjunctions relative for noun or coordinating conjunctions to relate between noun clause and independent clause. You can choose whichever, whether you want to say when they will leave for Jakarta is not known yet. Whichever you want to find out may not be available. Where he will continue his study after graduation from high school depends on the outcome of the preliminary test. You just talk to me whenever you think you are available to join me with a lot of things to do that might be important for all of us. How you did is enormous. That the vaccination of corona has been commenced is warmly welcomed by people all over the world. So try to use noun clause forming sentences by using conjunctions. Now, the use of noun clause in sentences, in writing and in speech is very important because, if you just use simple sentence, the limit of what you want to say cannot be extended, and then your speech, your writing will sound, monotonous. It will not be good. So why you find out, for example, a nice red book, well-structured sentences, phrases and clauses, and long sentences but well-structured is because of the use of dependent clauses, and then it's because of uses simple sentence, complex sentence, compound complex sentence, and so on. So this is what we are going to talk about in this occasion, and later on we'll continue to talk about the other two types of clauses, namely adjective clause and adverb clause. I thank you so much for your attention. We'll meet again next time. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe this video. Thank you so much. Goodbye.